Hi, I'm Steve Caldwell, and welcome to Alacart, where today we're eating lunch at Altengartz German Bratwurst on the corner of 10th and Alder. A food cart institution for over 11 years on this tiny little corner in Portland, Oregon. And what's going on inside just might blow your mind.
My genes came to America in 1878, along with the massive German migration that occurred at that time. You know, the United States recruited Germans to come and fill up the Wisconsin territory, brought over 3 million at that time, and my people were some of those, and gave them land and money, and most of them were farmers. So then I grew up in Wisconsin, a little town called Plymouth in Sheboygan County, Wisconsin. And of course, that's probably the most famous place for bratwurst in America, Sheboygan County. And so I certainly learned about and knew about bratwurst from there. But then when I arrived in Portland 35 years ago, it just wasn't here. And as I say, I had to have it, you know, it's part of life, so I had to make it in order to have it. And it took me about 3 years to get the spice recipe just right. And then my friends and relatives said, hey, this is pretty good, you should try to market it. So then I did that. And then when my son Jameson finished college and he started to help me, it really took off. And we got this cart, and we've been in grocery stores and restaurants since that time. The family connection, of course, helps greatly because, you know, we know each other well and we can cooperate well. And we trade off duties versus the wholesale versus the retail. You know, he handles this sometimes, I do this sometimes, he does the wholesale sometimes, and so, you know, it helps a lot. You know.
This is Martina. Hi. Martina's from Germany, and she was a customer one day. Little over a year ago, she came to the cart and changed my life.
Yep, I did. I walked up here and I said, well, let me try one of your so-called German bratwurst. And he was very excited to let me try. And so I tried it and it was so good. Actually, I fell at first with the bratwurst in love and then with him. That's how it really went.
Okay, Jameson, now I know that you prepare the best brats in Portland. I also know you have a certain end to the secret recipe. How is it that you bring Germany to the taste buds of everyone that frequents your stand? Where do you start?
Well, let me show you. Foundation for our product is, of course, Altengartz Bratwurst.
Beautiful.
11 herbs and spices go a long way on a nice toasted bun. However, for those that like the more Americanized tradition of piling on toppings, what we offer are some very gourmet things.
That's what I wanted to see.
This takes a sausage cart to a gourmet sausage cart. We have caramelized sweet onions.
Beautiful.
So some fresh garlic crushed into some fresh non-pasteurized sauerkraut. So like Germany, we're using local sourced ingredients to make a fresh sausage with no preservatives and only gourmet toppings. Beautiful. We're gonna griddle a little cheddar to create some, bring our Wisconsin roots back in the picture here. There's our toasted bun.
Nice, and you're doing all of this with one arm. I love it.
11 years I can do Here is the staple of bringing Germany to Portland. The traditional. No toppings.
I gotta have more than that though. I'm still American, Jameson.
Portland version as the griddled cheddar, caramelized onions, sauerkraut, and cheese. This is called the works on a single Altengartz brat with fresh garlic, caramelized onion, sauerkraut, and cheese.
So the works. And did you say I could squeeze a little bit more of that garlic on there? My wife won't like it, but I got to tell you right now, that is a meal.
So the German brand card here as well. Yeah, originally, they did these kind of on a trial basis, as they quite often do in Portland, to ask the citizenry what you think, and overwhelmingly people said, yes, this adds to this hard to quantify thing called livability. As I said, that's grown into this whole culture that has spread to also many, many other cities as well. People demanding, where's my food price? Got the good stuff here?
Pretty yummy.
Yes.
Great with toppings too, but obviously they don't need any.
Really good.
That's delicious, thank you.
Yummy. Really good.
So I can compare this bratwurst to the Thüringer bratwurst, and I have been in Nuremberg to the famous Nuremberg bratwurst, and so I can really compare them to German bratwurst, and it is awesome. It is really good, the Altengartz Bratwurst. Be careful, first bite is very hot.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Wow. This is ridiculous. I've eaten brats in Germany. If I close my eyes, I'm back in Munich. The flavors all stand out in the beautiful brat, caramelized onions and the garlic and that beautiful Wisconsin cheese. This is an amazing flavor, Martina and Jameson. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing a taste of Germany to Portland, Oregon, and I'll be back, I promise. And until next time, we'll see you on Alacart.